This video contains strobe lighting.
At number 10, we have a very different style scare maze, in the form of a haunted hayride around big sets and live actors jumping on and off your carriage throughout the experience. I'm of course talking about Horrorwood's Haunted Hayride at Tully's Shocktoberfest. Number 9.
So we've just experienced Hollywood Horrors here at Dr. Fried's. That was a really intense maze, some amazing jump scares, some of the best jump scares I've had to handle this Halloween. I recommend you check out this event just for that maze alone.
My love for the London Tombs came about this year as I was luckily gifted by the London Bridge experience the opportunity to be an actor for the day, including having a go with the chainsaws and getting a feel of what it is really like to be a scare actor. This has upped my opinion for this attraction, and it is solid number 8 on my list. Number 7 is an immersive scare maze, from entering the queue line to the maze itself, and even its spectacular location underneath the streets of Croydon, known as Them Below by Extreme Events. I can't wait to experience it again. Number 6. On the outskirts of the island, like no other, lays the decrepit Canada Creek Railway. The conductor nowhere to be found, and a story of a bitterly cold night emerges within the town. Following by feet to discover the truth, or will your journey end at platform 15? One of Thorpe Park Resort's best scare mazes. Chainsaw-wielding butchers who only eat human meat want to chop you up and eat you, including intense strobes to confuse you and ear-piercing sounds of the fumes. The Chop Shop Garage at Tully's Farm Shocktoberfest wants you. America's most dangerous criminals locked up in a wasteland's prison, uncontrolled and no sign of peace within. Will you become one of them, or will you break out and tell the tale of the wasteland's penitentiary at Tully's Farm Shocktoberfest? The Buckwheat family invites you to present your curriculum vitae to see if you can make the cut or be treated like rotten wood. The vicious hillbillies don't tend to like new folk. They tend to chop them up with their equipment in the most brutal fashion, known by the Creek Wood folk as Creek Freak Massacre, on the island like no other Thorpe Park Resort. Now it's finally time for my final 2 favourite UK scare mazes. Now, it wasn't easy choosing what took first and second place, so it's time for my second favourite UK scare maze. It goes to a maze that I first experienced only last year at Alton Towers Scarefest. This said maze I had no knowledge or expectations before entering, but I started to get scared before I even entered the maze itself, as we were instructed to not take our bags inside. This seemed unusual, as I've never done a maze before that you're not allowed to take your bags into. Now, after the maze, I understand exactly why you can't take your bags in. The atmosphere of this maze builds instantly with a pre-show that's extremely dark and, in fact, genuinely scary. It was like Billy the Puppet meets Alien vs Predator merged into one. That is awesome, I have to say. After the pre-show, it got intense straight away. 4 other people in our group got snatched from the group within the blink of a strobe light. This honestly made me proper terrified and wondering what the hell I'd got myself into. Now, fast forward to the end of the maze, I was in tears almost and wanting to instantly redo the maze. In fact, I did it 4 times, so that just tells you how much I enjoyed it. I'm of course talking about Subspecies The Endgames at Alton Towers Scarefest. This was truly incredible, but number 1 just beats it. Right, here we go. Number 1, an incredible maze with the most intense experience I've ever had. I'm just going to show you how intense this maze is. Credit to Theme Park Coasting for filming me leaving the maze, by the way. But here's some footage of me and some of my friends being released from the horror inside.
Come on, Callum. What did you think of that? Just give me a minute.
Now, hopefully, those clips give you an idea of how extreme this maze was. It was an upcharge attraction at £10 per person at Chessington Halloween, and an add-on to the daytime version of Creepy Caves Unearthed. This was called, and rightly so, Creepy Caves After Dark, and it cannot be beaten. It was very physical and intense, being made to crawl, manhandled, screamed at, drawled on, sat on, and much, much more that I can't disclose. This also required the participants to sign a form of consent so that they could experience what all the maze has to offer. I found it so good that I paid 4 times to do it over Halloween. Unfortunately, due to the current COVID-19 situation, I can't see this being open this year, which is sad. So I'm lucky I got to experience it at all. Now, that's pretty much up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I plan to do more sit-down videos / kind of top 10s in the near future. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and follow me on all of my social media accounts. Links always in my description. Stay safe and goodbye.